guys, and welcome back to News Coasters. My name is Anderson. Today we're going to be looking at the future of Kentucky Kingdom, what I will be going where. So we're going to start off in this video with politely asking you to subscribe. It really does help out this channel, and I really do appreciate it. But without further ado, let's just get into today's video. Let's first go over what Kentucky Kingdom has. So we're going to start off with all of their coasters. They have Lightning Run, which is a really good Chance Hyper GTX coaster. It seems really good. Seems like it has a lot of airtime from what I've heard. They also have Thunder Run. I'll show that footage up right now. Thunder Run seems to be a really good wooden coaster. It seems to get a decent amount of speed and has some trees and stuff surrounding it. Although it's not separate from the park, it kind of feels a little bit, looks like a little bit that way. But besides that, we've got a few more coasters covered. We've got T3, which doesn't really entice me. It's an SLC. You've also got Storm Chaser, which is a RMC roller coaster, which seems to be really good. It honestly looks like a really great coaster, like probably best in the park. But I'll have to ride all these coasters to see. I'll tell you that. There is also, Kentucky Flyer, which seems to be a really good family coaster, a hybrid between a thrill and family coaster that I think anybody can enjoy. And finally, there's the smallest coaster, Roller Skater, which just looks like your average little kid's coaster. Other than that, this park does have a drop tower, a Ferris wheel, and a bunch of other really good flat rides. They also have a Raging Rapids type ride. And they have a standard Larson Super Loop. They also have another water ride, and a few other, a Zamperla Endeavor, or not Endeavor, I don't know why I always make that mistake, and a few other really good rides. They also have their water park, so I won't too much talk about their water park. So let's first have a look at land surrounding Kentucky Kingdom. I know for a fact there's a large parking lot behind Kentucky Flyer, but because they just put Kentucky Flyer there, I don't think they're going to put anything behind Kentucky Flyer anytime soon. Knowing that fact, we also have to look at the other areas where they have land. So they don't have too much land to work with here. There is a decent amount of land in the area around Lightning Run, but all of that, I think, at its biggest, is meant for a flat ride. So we're going to look at things that we would have to destroy in order to then add something. So the parking lot right next to the entrance, although the map makes it look as though there's a lot of trees there, it is all just a large parking lot. And I think that the company here would probably be okay, the Expo Center would be okay with them destroying a little bit of parking lot. So if we're really looking at the future of Kentucky Kingdom, people have talked about a Raptor for the future. I don't really see that, because they already have multiple coasters for ejector airtime. But I think we could definitely see another roller coaster here, if not something different. Now it would work. They seem to have enough water rides. We don't really need any of that sort. As for roller coasters, I'm looking for something like a free spin, something that is a little more compact, but this park can still use. So either a Skyrocket 2 or a free spin. As for where they can put it, they could get rid of their Antique Autos type attraction, which they may not want to. I could definitely see them getting rid of that. Also, if they placed it, like I was about to describe, next to the theater, which is on the right side of the park, the front part of the park. There is a large parking lot there near the theater that I think could really work. I know that doesn't seem like the best location, but I feel like they're up against the park where there's not really any rides, it's just some buildings and then a chain link fence. Could definitely see a coaster there, enticing guests to come into the park and enjoy a little bit. Besides the free spin, besides that location, they have their old theater in the far back of the park behind T3, and I could definitely see a free spin or some sort of coaster there, because that I don't think gets much use. Other than that, other attractions they could add, and I can definitely see a giant discovery, or even just a mini version of that. They have a lot of antique flat rides, so I can definitely see some updated versions of some of the flat rides they have. But besides that, I don't see a huge future for this park. It's definitely going to grow, it's definitely going to keep growing, but it is definitely a smaller park, and so it's going to struggle with growing and stuff along that lines. So that's it for my predictions, and I know this was a longer video, but I hope you guys enjoyed my predictions. I want you to tell me down below if you guys agree, if you disagree, or what you think this park could get in their future. Anyway, that's going to be it for today's video, and I'll see you guys in a future video here on Midwest Coasters. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.